You got to believe me, Mark Jensen in the corner. It will turn into a 3-on-2 at some point.
If it has, oh! I don't think Sin realized the Mack truck that is Michael Elgin. Look at that! Look at that agility! Bam! Wow! Pair of back elbows and Sin is on fire!
Nice show of power by Sin here.
Whoa! Wow!
Double clothesline, taking about a combined 500 pounds right on the outside.
Whoa! Takes him out! The human highlight reel, and that's why they call him that, Bill Patrick.
You know, I thought he was going to overshoot him, but he was able to adjust in midair, and he caught him. There really isn't much Acid can't do in that ring.
No, absolutely not. He's athletic. Now look at this. Jensen and Elgin say, the heck with this. They head for higher ground.
Well, they got to go back to the friendly tap, have a couple cold ones, think of a new game plan, get in there refocused and re-energized, my man.
Boy, plan A did not work for Jensen and Elgin.
They got plan A through double A, so they're going to be covered, don't you worry about that. But you got to like their strategy now, Ben. They are slowing everything down.
You're absolutely right.
Compose themselves, get their breath back, just trying to maybe frustrate Team War.
Sin was on fire. Acid came in with a big, huge move that had this crowd on their feet. And Jensen and Elgin are veterans, man. This is not their first rodeo, as they say. And now here comes Jensen, and now these two guys, no strangers to one another, Bill Patrick. You know the long and storied history between these two men.
Unfortunately, I've been caught in quite a few battles between Jensen and the man called Acid. No love lost here. Both men respect each other, but both men don't like each other. And there's going to be no way either man's going to want to be on the losing side.
Absolutely. This is a pride and ego thing between these two. They've been battling it out for years. Former friends. A year ago this time they were best friends.
And business partners, I think.
Absolutely. That dissolved and their relationship dissolved, and now look at this. Wow, very nicely done there by Jay Jensen to hang on to that headlock.
He looks like just a strong brute, just a bully of a man, but this man can wrestle. I mean, the only thing bigger than his waist is Acid's ego.
Oh, come on. And now Acid sends him off. Boom! And Jensen says, you don't want to go power for power with me.
Well, that's the thing.
Bam! On target!
Acid will go power for power with you.
Stomping a mud hole in him in the corner.
Look at that, Acid's got that little smirk. You know, Jay Jensen and Acid, they go way back. Jensen's got to know what's coming in that corner.
Ooh! He rocked him! He's on Dream Street! Cover! 1, 2. Of course, Bill Patrick, this would be a good time to remind our fans watching this on DVD the Elite Pro Championship rules are in effect. So should Jensen and Elgin get a pinfall, the match then becomes 2 out of 3 falls.
Well, let's just change that right there. When they get the first pinfall.
Nice double team move there. And now
Team War's going to have to do. You got 2 behemoths of men in there, 2 giants. They're going to have to double team them and get their power moves in there.
Look at Jensen trying to fight out, but the power of the monster.
But Jensen is just too big to pin off of a body slam.
Laying those southpaw forearms in there. That's another thing that throws a lot of guys off when you're in there with Sin, is that he's a southpaw, and you think you're going to expect it coming from the right, and all of a sudden he's throwing those big haymakers at you from the left. It can discombobulate you a little bit.
Yeah, you tend to get a little disorientated with Sin in the ring.
And now, good tagging in and out here. And Jensen desperately needs to make a tag.
Well, no doubt about it. Team War's game plan was to try to isolate one of them. one of the two, obviously, and I think they wanted to isolate Jensen. Not necessarily because they think Jensen's the weaker of the two, but because they know Jensen and they don't like him. I think we know what's coming here.
Oh, head first into the buckle.
And look at the look of panic on the Crazy Horse's face.
Oh!
Acid's gonna have to get out of there.
Oh, and he missed once, and Elgin got him.
Well, that's what Acid gets for being a show-off, trying to take two guys at the same time.
And now this is the opening that Jensen and Elgin needed. This is bad, bad news. Acid has to turn this around quickly. He knows it. He's fighting up. Desperate to turn things around. This is one of those things that could snowball on Team War here. It could be a downhill thing here.
They really can, and you got to think the man that they wanted to isolate in that ring was Acid. He is the smallest competitor in the ring. So it looks like they're just going to try to wear down the ring veteran of Team War. And you know that Team War stands for We're All Retarded, right?
Stands for Wrestling Aerial Rage. This crowd clearly behind Acid. Look at this! Oh, he had it reversed, but Elgin, oh, big belly to back.
Cat-like reflexes for the crazy Canadian crazy horse.
Corasian?
Crazy. The crazy Canadian crazy horse.
And now, more double team action. Boom! Plants him. Rolls him to his feet. Oh, big double shoulder tackle. And they are menacing.
I tell you what, they kicked it into another gear. They had a little bit more speed going on right there. You really got to be impressed with this team. Jensen, Elgin, they've only been teaming up for a couple months now. And they got the ring work of a team that's been doing this for a couple years.
Cover two. Acid is in big trouble and the fans know it.
Especially the three idiots in front of us.
Oh, nice double team there. There's using your weight to your advantage.
Acid has the look of a beaten man kicking out an instinct right there.
Acid is in trouble here.
I think slightly overtanned Jones is a little bit overwhelmed in the match, refereeing this.
Oh! Got the boot up! Can he capitalize? Tornado DDT! He spiked him right on his forehead. Cover! Two! Oh! So close to being over.
Well, Acid, I think, thought he had him there. But Acid, he's taking a beat, and he might want to get Sin in that ring. I mean, Acid's been in the ring for a good 5-6 minutes right now.
Oh, and now look at this!
Referee doing a good job trying to get Sin out of there.
And now, see, this is it. They're using the temper, the notorious short fuse of Team War against them.
Well, I mean, that's the thing that's going to cost this team at the end of the day. They are both stupid.
Acid in big trouble. You could see it on his face here. He desperately needs to turn things around. And now look at this.
Come on, look at this. He's got at least another 10 seconds on that choke.